Okay. Let's see how this works with the whole voting thing. So just bear with me as we do it. Okay, and then I also turned down the volume because I noticed yesterday when I was rewatching the stream just to make sure everything sounded good, that it was like super loud. So oh, I don't have my AirPods, never mind. I was gonna say, let me listen on my phone. I mean, that's not too loud. So I think we're okay. Oh, pulling my hair out. Ouch. All right. All right, let's go. Oh, he's back. Great. Great. Oh yeah, we have something else for our desk. Let's see. Ah, this is where you guys can help. We have another red note. Oh no. Okay, let's just calm down. Let's calm down. Let's at least look at the phone first. Local vicar passes suddenly of heart failure in a religious convention. Help delayed as heart attack construed as a punchline. Ooh. Teen dies in a freak bicycle accident due to brake malfunction. Local electrician electrocuted after cutting wrong wire. The Daily Moon. Local artist has gone rogue, keeps graffitiing nude figures all over city. Fracking linked to earthquakes, new research confirms. Will axolotls finally provide the solution to regeneration the medical community is searching for? Interesting. Let me see, because it's timed and it's for 30 seconds, but I feel like that's pretty long as we don't have many viewers and I feel like that would take a long time. So let me go ahead and adjust this to 15 seconds. Okay. So we'll put this up here. Y'all can see it. Let me open it after. So basically all you have to do is type in the chat !die or !spare, and then it'll vote on here and then we can go based off of that. All right, our instructions. Morning, Grim. I expect you in my office for your performance review after you are done today. Do not worry about that right now, though. Focus on the task at hand. Okay, quota for the day, 5 humans have to die. Anyone related to transportation industry has to die. Choose humans at the left side of the profile bundle to die. So these people? That's a little interesting and very specific. Okay, I need to put some stuff away. This is bothering me. You go in there. Can I put... I can. Sorry, piggies, you're going in the drawer. Okay. Quota for the day. I'm gonna look at this red one. Alright. Rosalie Sand, 44, flight attendant. Always cheerful, Rosalie was born to... Grim, listen, sorry I took so long. You made the choice and got censored for it, but I had to test you, to know if you have what it takes. I won't ask anything that big again, but I ask for your trust, and for small acts of defiance. You should let this one live. Stand against fate's rules, and I will show you what lies beneath. Ooh, okay. Live or die. Vote, 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 vote. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna choose spare. Okay, so 5 humans still have to die. So maybe we do the 30 seconds, but I'll leave it up as I'm reading it. So I can kind of go here. Wait, what does it say? So, truck driver, long distance trucking can be really boring or frustrating or meditative. It gives plenty of time to contemplate issues or listen to audiobooks and podcasts. At least that's what Shizuka uses the time for. Their aspiration is to one day not drive trucks across the land. Okay. Any votes? I really don't know what to... Oh, it says transportation has to die. Okay, so I'll put the dies over here. That sounds really bad. Alright, system administrator. Peter started working as a sysadmin at a hospital straight out of college, but who doesn't really understand what data security is? When new employees join the team, they usually send them all their passwords and other classified information through Skype, unencrypted. Okay. That's very interesting. Okay. Any thoughts as to they should die? I would say maybe they're okay. Okay. Oil fracker. Rajesh is in the fracking industry for the money, and no cries from environmentalists will make them rethink. They are determined to rise on the career ladder and become the boss of the fracking firm someday. Not driving. Not transportation. Any thoughts? Spare or die? Tied. Okay. I think they will be spared for now. We at least need 5 to die. Alright. Grim. Serious, heavy-handed, Officer Coffin has been described in this manner in almost every evaluation. They seem to get along with other police officers, but often have conflicts with those in charge. They have a tendency to eye everyone with suspicion. Die or spare? Not in the traffic industry or transportation industry. So maybe they could live? Possibly. Okay. Subway operator, transportation. So more than likely they will have to die. He's haunted by the suicidal people they've had to run over. Even though there's nothing they could have done, they've started writing a series of romance novellas about a nihilistic food delivery person and a religious library worker. In the climactic moment, one of them saves the other from jumping in front of a subway train. Well, we already know what's gonna have to happen to them. Let me see what would happen if I did it. Oh. Can't even see it. Oh, you can kind of see it. What if I voted? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put die. Okay, can you guys not hit my desk, please? Lord have mercy, they're going crazy. Okay, trauma surgeon. Became a trauma surgeon to help people, and because the job is intense. Okay. As they've gotten older, they have started research into possible avenues of regeneration and limb regrowth. When not at work, they enjoy walking their dog and reading graphic novels. Ooh, spare. They're gonna have to be spared. For sure. Oops. I'll put them over there. So 1 and 1. But 5 people have to die. So we have 2. I don't want that person to die. Online casino operator. Oh, wait. This officer. Well, fracker. Oh, yeah, system administrator. Let me just mark her as die. Since we already... No. Alright, Benoit built a website to lure people who like to gamble, but don't want to leave the house to do so. All the games are rigged, of course, and highly addictive. They have games designed to appeal to people of all ages and social backgrounds, even kids. Oh, I'm casting my vote. Die. Anybody else want to vote? Hey. Spoken. Alright. Leland. A yellow sun rises. Shots have been fired tonight, is what Leland says every morning, looking into the distance, prepared for all the crime victims that inevitably get brought in that day. Occasionally, they find bones from the dirt and use them to act out key scenes from Whamlet. Okay, cast your vote. It's just sad that I'm just voting in my own chat. Die. Okay, now we have to pick one more person. I'm gonna say this guy because he is like getting all this information for people, but he's not keeping it safe. So it's kind of obvious to me. Oh, of that. Go there, go there, and there. All right. Going up. Hello, Fate.
I have returned. Did you miss me? No need to be reticent, Grim. Your jokes are always appreciated. So, okay, yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation.
Okay.
But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct. Where did I place those papers, please? Where are you? Ah, here we go. Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed to the more important evaluation. Ah, Grim. How should I put it?
Uh-oh.
In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book, you do what you are told. There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
You mean I don't think on my own? But the rules are there for a reason. What else am I supposed to do?
Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. But is that all that matters?
So you want me to defy rules? Because you were getting mad at me for not following the rules. Like, I'm confused.
One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull? You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with? Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Okay. Dogs. Ooh, 900. Hey, can you get out of my armpit? Can I help you? Well. Oh. I guess he's gonna be playing. Nobody wants to chat with me? Wait, hold on. What else did I unlock? It says I unlocked something else, but I'm not seeing it. Interesting. Oh. Hello.
Hey, hey, Grimmy. Pleased to see you again. Are you still wearing the same attire from before? Oh, gross. It's been ages. Oh, Grimmy. This lack of transformation, no, it does not suit you. I've got just the thing to help you out. Something I've been holding for a special case.
Hmm.
A cool visage to make your day. Check it out later. Crisis averted. Not much else happening on this quiet Sunday, though, so I appreciate you dropping in. What's on your mind?
Tell me about the archivist.
The prime curator of the archive, you mean? They work down in the cellar, below Mortimer. I haven't met anyone so enamored with structure and organizations before, but I guess it comes with the territory. You two ought to get along fine. Heck, just bond over the equilibrium and standardizations and the like. Maybe you should eventually apply for an archive job instead.
Should I really?
Nah, I'm kidding. I don't think it works like that. The Abysmal Archive is a wild land, and not easy to enter.
Darn.
What else you got in mind?
Are we going now?
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Lil Reaper. Okay, can't talk to them. Well, goodbye. Let's go down to Mortimer's. Hey, Mortimer.
Back from our booty, are ye?
Yeah. Give me that. Because what we can do is we can flip a coin to see who lives or
Used
dies.
to belong to the ruthless Corsair Thaddeus
That'd be
Thatcher.
fun.
This one. 'Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one, sage and king and beggar alike, and let Lacey look through this very coin, cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day. The rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then my crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of Satelinor. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
Okay.
Shiver me timbers, 'tis a tale most sordid. I dare not even recall the details, but since ye wish to hear it, I shall tell it forthwith. There I was, scouting some rickety office building downtown, and I saw this in an elevator. Went in, tore it out, and made a run for it. The device has immense power. Ye turn the knob, and infinite pleasant noises come from it. Some might even call it music.
Ooh, I wonder if there's like anything that's gonna happen if we play it. All right, let's end our day. Nothing new? Nope. Okay. My phone. Bodies keep piling up after death of city's only gravedigger. Oops. It wasn't me, says Secretary of Environment after questioned about the horrible smell engulfing the city. Online gambling developer found dead at home, having choked on their morning sandwich. Earthquakes getting more frequent and devastating. Experts blame fracking. Maybe we should have killed the fracker. Surgeon makes headway in skin regeneration. Limb regrowth will probably still decades away. Collision throws 2 subway trains off elevated tracks, both operators dead. Police officer finally arrested for spousal abuse. Oh my god. It's like you don't know these people are bad. It's a travesty this arrest took so long. The departments have been covering for Officer Coffin for years. Did we kill? No, we didn't kill him. Okay. Ooh. Let me see. Going in the drawer. Alright, let's put the book away for now. Let's try the coin. Congratulations, Graham. You passed the performance review, as expected. But let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. Attentive. Quota for the day. A total of 6 humans have to die. Oh my gosh. Only 2 can live. At least 3 humans with a scientific background have to die. At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Humans are so easily corrupted. Good reaping. Fate. Okay, 30 or younger have to die. There are 28. 2, 7, 28, and 29. Okay, so we can choose 2 of those. Scientific background. No. That's scientific, scientific, scientific. Okay. So we could do 3 of these people, 3 of these people, and then we'd have all 6. We could do 3 of these people, 2 of these people, and 1 of these. Okay. Let's look at the scientist. Hails from a small village on the coast, where they spent their early years studying etiology. This later inspired them to turn their attention towards global matters, to the multitudinous, interrelated networks that make up our planet. This is Liv. Was I gonna say Liv every time? Die. Focuses on researching red dwarfs and the possibility of finding habitable planets in their systems. As a lifelong science fiction fan, they were sad but accepting of their children dressing up as bow-wielding fair folk from a fantastical novel. Sorry, dude. Damien is a geomorphologist researching a mysterious new series of mineral formations. Appearing mostly in the tundra regions, this phenomena exhibits a shimmer, and they're often shaped like human arms. Damien is on the verge of a breakthrough. We will die. Okay. Sonia is a drummer, main contributor, and producer of the popular math rock band OCDC. All of their albums have 11 songs, which are all exactly 4 minutes and 40 seconds long and composed as palindromes. They spent a lot of time in rehearsals. Zachary can craft any glass sculpture, no matter how intricate. Their latest piece was a circle made of 19 interlinked Klein bottles as a gift to an inventor friend. Aside from working with glass, Zachary enjoys volleyball, and they're trying to learn 3D modeling software on their own. Not bad. Needs to eat to live and steal to eat. Their spouse disapproves of his life choices and lets them know of it every time they are together. After a while, decided to lie to their spouse that they got a regular job. That's right, they decided to steal the truth. Sorry, dude. You gotta die. Okay, so now I have to pick... Let me see what this guy is. Tries to model themselves after the old mafia novels and films without realizing those stories are made up by authors who had no connection to or understanding of organized crime. Soon enough, they'll realize there are no honor codes and family bonds. Crime is just crime. You died. I had to pick one of these people. I'm gonna do this one and let him live, because maybe there's something with the 3D modeling software. It just says live on everyone.
Yes, you did it, Reaper. You have achieved. Your grandeur grows with every passing moment. Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
Bask in my splendor, O mirror. I'm not sure.
Because you're a fraud, ain't? We can see through your shell, you imposter. Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
So cryptic. Oh wait, we got something. Maybe it was the clothes. Are you okay? Oh, this is new. Look at that. Do we get any more clothes? No. Cool. We'll be a bird. It's a bird! Oh wait, we gotta go to feet.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Pretty good.
Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers. I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay.
Yay.
Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done? Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
I'm not sure about the whole rebellion thing you spoke of.
Oh, the fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor. This reminds me, have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
I'm still a bit unclear on the origin of the rules.
What do you mean?
Am I the one who actually picks and makes things happen?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference. Our datamongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
How can that be? If I mark profiles, don't these decisions affect other people?
In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links. You should consider, time works a bit differently in here. Anything else?
How long is a day anyway?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
Then how does it work?
Time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass, at different intervals. Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions. That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Anything else?
What's my history? Was I someone?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Where did my parts come from?
The store. And places. Anything else?
Do you play chess? I recall some film about death with tons of chess.
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic. Anything else?
This is a lot. I should go rest.
Oh, one more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little gerbil. I am sure she appreciates it.
She better.
Although, personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking.
By the way, I noticed the toy behaving oddly, squeaking on its own and all.
Yes? What is odd about it?
I mean, how can that be? Is it alive or something?
But of course.
What?
The toy is crafted with magic, of course. It holds the essence of a living little beast inside that rubber core.
But that's horrible.
That you gave a sentient creature stuck inside an immortal body to a predatory animal? Well, a tad bit horrible, if you put it that way.
Can I take the toy back?
No, no. What is done. Have you not listened to me at all? Your actions have consequences.
A loud squeak interrupts from somewhere behind the table.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Well, it's awkward. What you got today, Mortimer?
Shiver me timbers! Ye sure can't get enough for the Emporium!
A bow tie? The suit would make me look sharp and professional, while the bow tie adds a subtle flavor of levity, fit for the funeral. Of clowns? Bow tie.
Oh. Don't tell your captain about this. 'Tis one of theirs. Stole a great deal of time ago, though. Like 'tis between 2 months at least. I remember it was like yesterday. Barely made it out of the wardrobe alive. Have ye seen how far it goes? Many skeletons are in there. Almost became one of them. But you can't trap old Mortimer that easy.
Alright, let's go look in the mirror. La, 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 la. Oops. Woohoo! Fancy! Hello, Joe. Yes, that's us. Nations start arguing over outer space colonization rights. Traffic collision on the Westerhold motorway claims life of scientists. 2 others survive with injuries. Alien blight covers land. Strange arm-shaped mineral formations disappear along with their researcher Damian Watts. Crime boss gunned down on the street by rival mobsters escalates turf war. The portrait of the Dusk initially sells for $200,000 at the Royal Art Auction. Turns out to be an impressive forgery. Experimental paints turn out to be toxic to the environment. OCDC on hiatus after sudden death of main composer. Young glassblower from District Number 6 experiments with 3D printed glass in their new exhibition titled The Glass Aquarium. Well, that was the right choice. District Number 6, are we like in the Hunger Games or something? That's what that's reminding me of. How are we doing? Cloudy with the chance of annihilation. He's got 2 pigs! Can you put that in there? Put that right there. Get off your mother. That's fine. You're just gonna be sniffing his butt. Alright. How about we try out some brand new methods of strengthening the equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques of a more structural nature. Quota of the day, a total of 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. Okay. Yes, this may be the key. Fate. Kathleen Holmes, economic policy strategist. Kathleen wrote the book on economic planning, literally. The last 5 years they have argued for a new way to organize and systematize labor and the production of resources, and for a different distribution of capital, which often revolves around renegotiating regulations and corporate oversight. Big words. Junior researcher, right after graduation, Caleb went to work at the Astia institution where they have been researching strange experimental pathogens. The goal is to achieve a potential breakthrough in human cell regeneration. It's a pretty dangerous job as it oftentimes involves the use of very sharp instruments. Okay. Ettoro started out playing competitive games they loved, believing in themselves when no one else did. They kept getting better, but life kept getting more difficult. Ettoro had a really good shot at making it until they got involved in an esports doping scandal. Milena is stuck right in the middle of a taxi mafia turf war. They've had their tires slashed, their car chained to a traffic signpost, the front window painted, and the interior of their car filled with foam. They're now considering joining an app-based rideshare service. Oh. Well, that's from the mobster dying. So it was him and her on opposite sides. Or was it her? I think it was her. Yeah. Well, he said opposite ends. I don't want her to die. Let's try him. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance. Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Indeed. Why not? I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback. Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
The cat mutters in contentment.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Ahoy! A pleasure to
Ears?
see ye again.
A pair of cat ears look really nice on me and inspire all the felines of the world. Just don't talk or even think about the film adaptation of the musical. We're getting ears.
Ye know why I was the scourge of the seas? 'Cause ain't nothing out there that frightens me. Once we looted an ancient tomb for gods and kings long forgotten. And you know what, matey? Found there the most particular set of ears. Wearing 'em gives ye supernatural hearing. Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night. So I threw 'em all right overboard. Plotting with the fishes now they are.
Alright, let's see. Ah, so cute. Kawaii. Go get him. Fancy cat. I am the knight. Oh, I like the kawaii one. Of course, we're going for that one. Oh, death in tuxedos. Bow ties are cool. Archangel. Ooh, that's cool. Hardcore. Old timer. Hot dog. Pineapple. Hey, my husband's named Manny. Oh, Jack! King of Halloween. Obviously. I mean, doesn't match, but whatever. Oh, the cat eyes are creepy. Oh. Just keep shaking it. Human regeneration, just around the corner or just a pipe dream. Esteemed author of economic research struck in a fatal car accident. Okay. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Okay. Keep the chaos away, will you? Okay. Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn is not exactly sure when their career as a network engineer stagnated. It's definitely not what they dreamed of doing with their life, but they're barely just content enough, and their large family depends on their income. Okay. Verity has been working at the pharmaceutical industry for decades, trying to find a decelerator for aging, while lately it seems that the discovery might actually come from biogenetics. Verity is certain they cannot concoct some sort of chemical compound that gets the job done. Still 29, but already a hotshot lawyer, they're most famous for winning a case and getting the victim's family to pay damages to a drunk driver who killed their son. They will always find a loophole and present the case very convincingly. So they have to die. Kira initially became a rideshare driver due to needing extra funds. Soon they found an opportunity to upgrade to a luxury vehicle chauffeur, which required to go through extra training in evasive and defensive driving techniques. These days they feel pretty badass behind the wheel. Misael has been working at prisons for so long that, in their eyes, nobody is innocent. People are either criminals or victims, soon to become criminals. Lately, they've started promoting the use of 24/7 panopticon surveillance systems with enormous privacy violation implications. Drum loves birds. They started an egg farm several decades ago, but when business was not going well, they had to also start selling the meat, which is emotionally very hard for Jerome. They hold a little funeral for every bird, which includes little speeches and a bit of crying. Oh, dude, why'd you become a poultry farmer then? Jack has lived a great and kind life. They've been working in the local Beats & Brothers consultancy firm for 7 years, ever since graduating college. Recently, they've been looking for a way to turn their life around in order to stop being an office drone. Dwight? Just kidding. So... these are the people of the bottom row. Well, I don't want to kill her. We're gonna let her live. Maybe you can die. Because I think at least 3 have to die. Oh gosh. It does flip. Oh.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
No, we need them.
A system of mutual dependence. Yet we have some hold on the steer.
Honestly, it's all way over my head.
Ah, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
Wait, I didn't even get my daily review.
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you. It seems you marked the proper amount of profiles. Well done and all that.
So, I guess we don't have to follow the
Now
rules?
depart. I have things to contemplate.
Because that guy wasn't in the bottom row. Interesting. What you got, Mortimer?
Ye drive a hard bargain, matey, but Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
Okay, I want to get the calendar next. Life should not be too predictable, do you not agree? Ooh, a red one. We could use a little bit of alternation every so often. And I just have the thing for it. Every other profile has to die. Must now return to my research fate. So... So 4 people have to die. Okay. Pseudo Pharma introduces new and very expensive pill that may slow down aging by 1.9%. Pseudo Pharma stocks go through the roof after announcement of new anti-aging pill. Chauffeur evades attackers trying to assassinate visiting diplomat. Cruel irony, hotshot lawyer Sierra Lopez dead in a hit-and-run accident caused by same drunk driver they helped to save. The military-industrial complex is tackling progressive issues by having their first ever female CEO. Okay, cool. Alright, so 4 people have to die. Let's look what this says. For decades, Marie has driven Grim right. You need to keep your eyes open, listen, think. Have you noticed what's going on? Do your choices make any sense? Does any of this make sense? To see what they're hiding, you ought to mark this person for death today. Okay. But she's a tractorist. She drives a tractor. I need 3 more people. Rashida is a representative from Carthenia, a nation recovering... Wait, should I just, like, make them all live? Live. I'm not even gonna read it. Live or die. Live. Live or die. Oh. Live. Live or die. Live. Live or die. Die. Sorry, the coin has spoken. Die. Sorry, coin has spoken. Die. Coin has spoken. Well. See. What?
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
Your mom. I'm not a killer. Killing.
Sure you are. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count?
Mm-mm.
Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper.
That's my name, so what?
Of course not. You're pure and clean.
Oh, I think I accidentally clicked the second one.
It's not as if life and death are directly in your control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
Mm. Oh.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I'm all ears, metaphorically speaking.
Appreciated. Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Cool. Can I read it?
Certainly. Once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Yay.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? The tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sails.
Aw, I don't want any of these. Hey, can you stop barking? Stop it. Citizens Aria getting healthier and happier due to increased potato consumption. Sundowner taking a massive hit in the stock exchange as CEO accidentally shot during a drone misfire. Elderly at assisted living facilities turn to local lawyer for help against con artist helpers. Economic negotiations proceeding according to plan, a potential deal in sight. Big asteroid alert, it's coming right for us! Oh. I will keep this short. I am suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing methodology. Quota for the day, the last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. I am counting on the accuracy of your judgment. Make it count. Sir? I don't know which ones came out last. Die. Live. Me tuber. Live. Live. Die. Die. An astronaut? Pig farmer. Oh my god, die. The 4 instead of 3. Oh no.
Grim, why are you here? Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it. I see more profiles than required. Bad job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Hey, can I ask you some more questions, maybe?
Questions. Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
What if death is extremely bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness. And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects. Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
No peaceful illuminated paradise?
Hardly. Any other questions?
Do you think mortals have some drive towards death?
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
Something of the like, yes.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of death?
Unlikely.
That doesn't stop art and literature from trying.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
When's that going to happen?
Any day now. Any other questions?
Actually, I got nothing.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Bye. I feel like he just doesn't care as long as we have the right profiles. What do you got?
Cord blimey! You're looting! All me wares. Yeah. Blimey! We scoured nigh every inch for this calendar. Alas, mayhaps we raided too many merchantmen for it. 'Cause turns out, it weren't even on a ship. Still worth it for the annals' work on any year. Filled to the brim with arcane squiggles and short omens between the numbers. And in the footnotes. Also includes the major holidays of 100 different civilizations, in all the name days. I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Okay. Yay, we got the calendar. Time to go to sleep. Or just end the day. Okay. So now we can keep track of the days. It's on the phone. Mercenary squad blows up a museum full of historical documents and artifacts. Anti-war senator demands, why are there unqualified mercs running around in conflict zones committing war crimes? Another young adult harassed by a mysterious person. Is Cosmopolis City dealing with a serial stalker? The youth of today, immoral and lazy, we should reinstate harsher punishments. Infamous CEO sails their enormous yacht directly into a beach found impaled on a tree. Most of asteroid blown off course, a small piece still impacts the ocean. I don't want to fall asleep. Last words heard from hero astronaut who blew up asteroid. Nation mourns. I destroyed all lives by making the worst choices. 3 million views unlocked. Local pig farmer slips in pig manure, hits head on a water bowl and dies. Their green boots reported stolen. Oh my god. Alright. I sense an eldritch waft of air pass through my office earlier, perhaps the essences of those many doomed to death by your actions, Grim. Oh. Is this getting worse? It's getting worse. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. Do choose better than yesterday, yes? Keep your eyes open. Oh, oops. Despite their young age, Tiffany has become a somewhat successful pop music icon. Tiffany tries to shake the fashion world by only wearing secondhand clothing. Their most recent find is a pair of funky green boots from the vicinity of a pig farm. Oh no, Tiffany! A liar and a grifter, Francoise is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions caused a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off of. Sorry, dude. After a long and exciting life of adventure, Catalina finally decided to settle down and pursue this newfangled thing called live streaming on Jiggle.tv. They've amassed a small but dedicated following due to their charming personality and infectious laugh. Dairy farmer. Ishir noticed their cows were acting strange, then the milk started getting a green tinge and the taste could only be described as like licking a battery. Despite the protests of their spouse, they're always keen to investigate any and all oddity life throws their way. Well, that's not a bad thing. Did I kill somebody? Oh yeah. It's like, who did I murder? Like, sentence to death. Jiang dreamt of being a sniper from an early age, but they were struck by an irritating itch that never went away, which ruined their ability to keep calm and focused. They instead joined a medical school to figure out the cause of the itch and ended up a medic. You can live. Alright, we're good. He's not there. Hi. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. Sweet, more freedom from the yoke of the Overlord. The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Hey, why can't I get a vacation?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession. Well, those are for highest management only.
Wow.
I mean, It is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. You are not even alive. But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Okay. He doesn't care. Ooh, new people. Alright.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster, back again to delight my eye. Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Don't know. I still have trouble deciding.
About how you feel about the whole thing? Doubts about the power bestowed into your hands and how you affect so many lives every single day? Makes me uneasy. Can I be sure my choices have the correct results?
Sometimes the tasks get a bit confusing.
Like there's a tinge of arbitrary design in the darkness? Heckin' scary! One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Time. Hello, Birdman.
Look at that. It's a hatchling. I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decaying. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian the Eradicator?
You sound like a pompous ass. Just trying to meet new people.
What makes you think people are interested in meeting you, though? Got insight into the fabric of the universe, deep reflections on the nature of the office? Save us the boredom.
What a jerk.
Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
You must really like the sound of your own voice.
A delightful experience, if I do say so myself. One always has to talk to the smartest person in the room. Isn't that what they say? Try to keep your ears open. You might actually learn something about the profession. I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss. With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
That's not what we're supposed to do.
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison.
Meat prison.
It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Are you implying you mark people to death all the time?
Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must, even if I consider management far too lenient. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do, yes, we Deathbringers. All have to die.
I'm leaving. Can't say it was a pleasure talking to you.
Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
Ugh. Get out of here.
Hey there, stranger. Hope you're feline fine this evening. I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the, human department, right?
How'd she know?
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
Oh.
It is. At least for me.
Oh, that's a plane. I'm like, what is that noise? It's a plane flying overhead. Sorry.
For you see, I'm also in the human department.
How do you like it here?
Work is work, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
Sucks real bad. I hate it.
Oh? Do you doom scroll on Cocker? Breaking that habit improved my work experience significantly. I haven't opened it in years.
You don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations?
Ever thought of asking Fate about your never-changing instructions?
Huh. I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
What do you mean? My choices affect the world all the time.
Do they, though? Do they really? Or is it an illusion?
In any case, reading the news helps make decisions.
I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
A life with no choices? Are you still... and you still haven't given up?
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus? I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
Please carry on with the story.
Okay. So Scullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar? In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out.
I totally get it now.
I'm glad, stranger.
I don't.
May this story fill you with determination whenever you need it. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
I think it's time you start making your own choices.
You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
Yes, but your life would be way more fun.
I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe. Ah, what the heck. I'll do it.
Ooh.
Time for some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks for the chat, stranger. I'm off to sow some chaos. See you later. I hope.
Oh. Well, bye. I wonder if we're gonna see anything in the news about it.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
Well, maybe I can really be the Pumpkin King.
A spooky tale if there was one. Stumbled upon a gothic-like castle during me travels once. Seemed like good looting at first, but nay, a monster hunted them corridors. Head large and round, eyes shining like two lamps aflame. 'Twas paralyzing. Never have I been so frightened of anything in me life. Turns out, it was the Baron who'd got the curse of the were-pumpkin. Only happens during full moons, though. And even then, only 1 month a year. So 'tis not much of a curse.
Alright, let's see. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's awesome. She's a pumpkin. Ah, back to the daily grind. Popular political commentator dies of a heart attack. Heroic medic saves comrades after squad gets pinned down by enemy fire near the region of Waskagrad. Medal to be awarded next week. Pop star Tiffany Tay wears smelly green boots, wins 5 fashion awards, becomes millionaire. Tune in today. These live streams by a jolly elder are absolutely worth it. Dairy farmer claims to have found an alien energy source. CEO of the Wat social media platform planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. AI breakthrough imminent, promises founder of Transglobal Inc. Anyway. Your attention is required. I have been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Do be careful to let the right person live. Okay. Archaeologist, legitimate researcher, or greedy tomb raider. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Faradin region. David is a founder of Transglobal Inc., a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David has been the foremost proponent of algorithms and artificial intelligence research. Maria works at the Central Cosmopolis University, where they offer administrative help and guidance to undergraduates. Sometimes they help organize academic events. Life keeps them busy, but they still try to find time to engage in their passion, snowboarding. Achak co-owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake, destroying homes of thousands of endangered birds. Goodbye, you're dying. What is history anyway? A collection of stories made up by those who have access to power. And even then, it's full of mistakes and errors. That's why Emmanuel has grown ever more interested in teaching alternate theories to their students. Sorry, dude. Whoop. Connie dropped out of high school to become a film star. After years of attempts, they've only managed to land 1 role in a rather embarrassing commercial. Turns out the competition for becoming an actor is vast. Sorry, Connie. Sorry, Maria. Oh, wait, no. Ooh. Well, I accidentally marked the wrong person, but whatever. I just went too fast. Oh no.
When did you last smell the fresh scent of blossoming lilacs? Heard the soft cooing of a puffy bird with a bright plume? Felt the soft hum of the earth, yearning for attention?
What are you talking about?
The nature of everything. Oh, proud Reaper, sometimes you cut too deep.
As you enter, Lady Poddington is batting the rubber gerbil between her paws. The gerbil complains at every hit. Yeah, I know that feel, toy. The crestfallen toy squeaks. The cat pats the toy on the head slowly, her yellow eyes glow with mirth. The old-fashioned phone again rings right as you settle in, the familiar if grainy voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile. Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Bye. By the way, I honk my noise every time the pig honks.
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around. We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all.
Any thoughts on Florian?
That one? Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk. At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much.
They don't seem responsible.
You'd think your profession needed conscientious workers, right? Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder. What else you got in mind? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
Nothing new? Red note. Logging company owner dies of sudden heart failure, leaves entire fortune to leading cancer fund. Oh, that's nice. Can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt? We have the research. Historians warn artifact looting on the rise, especially in formerly war-torn Feridine. We have to do something about the looting that's re-escalating the conflict. Body of teacher found in a ravine after they went out to search for the existence of extraterrestrial life. Transglobal Inc. founder and CEO found dead at home, cause of death, drug overdose. Investigators find plans for a massive surveillance system at the home of dead tech wizard. Today is simple, Grim. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. Oh look! It's different. The building. That's weird. There's good. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. Quota for the day, 2 humans have to die. New discoveries await. Wait. 2 humans. Stay-at-home parent. Guy, a most amiable person, comes from a small village near Cosmopolis City. Grim, you are being set up. All of this is a fiction. A veil drawn over our eyes. You cannot trust them. You cannot trust fate. I have to hurry, break through the illusion, refuse to comply, and tomorrow doom the one named Ron. Ron? It's Ron underscore bracket underscore underscore bracket. Doom him. Teaches sex education in many different schools, helping adolescents navigate the twists and turns of physical and emotional evolution. They're a fan of ice skating, pottery, and very technical metal music, often traveling to concerts and festivals. Should we just make everyone live? Luigi is a revolutionary, a radical, an avant-garde hero of the people, the ultimate underdog, vanguard of change beloved by all. They love cruising around in their forklift at high speeds, which, considering the forklift, is not very fast. Well, you're fine. Rasa has tried to be a stalwart guide to the spiritually lost for over 40 years. They've always been open-minded towards philosophical criticisms. Now, in their old age, they're growing doubtful about religion in general. They're also suspicious of the fundamentalist dogma that's been slowly creeping into theology. I want to make everyone live. Ron underscore bracket underscore underscore. Let's see if we get in trouble. Life giver, spare everyone on a single day. Let's see if he gets me.
Grim, we need to have a talk. I understand the job can be stressful, that these decisions do not come lightly, but you cannot let everybody live. Such actions have serious consequences, even if you cannot foresee them. That is what I am for. Trust me, it will be for the benefit of everyone. Understood?
I am protesting. This is unfair.
There is nothing to protest. You are the Grim Reaper. You were literally born for this task. If you refuse, somebody else will take your place. I do hope we will not have to repeat this discussion in the future. Think before you act. That is all. Good night, Grim.
0 coins. You know what? It's okay. We let everybody live. What do you got, Mortimer?
Yo ho ho!
Ooh. Oh, the
What
doctor
can old
mask.
Mortimer provide you with today?
Nothing, Mortimer. I didn't get paid. I have to just go to bed. Alright. Ron. For decades, Ronald has been crafting some of the most creative and aesthetically pleasing interactive games on the market. Their works are known for the cutting, clever humor and wildly fun characters. An industry leader, they have inspired a whole new generation of designers. My modest excuse is grim. Right. The situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Hehe, your gut. Yes? Because you are a skeleton? Quota for the day. Go with the flow. Okay. Cosmopolis Media aiming to develop a new sex education show to boost healthcare all across the nation. President Naya Bree visiting Cosmopolis City as part of a goodwill tour. Well, I don't see anything bad, but look at this. That don't look good. The world's still on fire over there. Unemployed, Chloe is extremely lazy and in a constant mood of discontent, yet no one truly knows why, as they talk very little. They also exhibit a lot of gluttonous behavior. Well, that doesn't mean she should die. Student, what are morals? Rudolph is the type of a university freshman who has just finished reading a couple of introductory philosophy books and now can't stop talking about how they understand how society, morals, and the world works. Okay. breakdown artist, has made being terrible at everything their central artistic and performative thesis. Through this act of self-referential rebellion, they have actually grown very popular in accordance with the current climate. Well, I mean, we don't have like a number of people to kill. Thus far, Herman has had an absolutely crazy life traveling around the globe with their post-rock band. They have 2 younger sisters who often join the tours. Okay. Gardening is Carrie's favorite pastime and also their line of work. They enjoy growing edible exotic plants and experimenting with different recipes. They are also an expert in natural poisons. Doesn't mean you can kill someone, right? President. Naya is the youngest person to be elected to the office of President of Galstad, a small but wealthy nation. They ran on a platform of constructing enormous sky fortresses, immense heavily armed flying citadels. Who wouldn't love a couple of those? Okay. Traumatized veteran of the Marisola Peninsula conflict, now living on the streets. They are very good with animals and are a staunch vegetarian even while being in the rough. Sometimes one has just seen too much suffering and death. Poor dude. Has lived a calm and content married life, having raised 3 kids and helped raise 7 grandkids. Yet they've never felt particularly happy up until a moment 5 years ago, until they admitted and accepted their preferred sexual orientation. Their family was very supportive. So we only killed 1. I don't know if that was good or bad.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff?
Yes.
You've been clicking around for quite a while.
Yeah, a bit.
Perhaps a short break is in order? Time to gather your wits? Stretch a bit? The world won't explode if you step away for a second. Probably.
Are you talking to someone else?
No. It's you who died and found your way here. To the office, where you belong.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
And what is the result so far?
A disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
I'm really not here for this. How about we skip it?
If you say so. You wish for a daily performance review instead of a thoughtful discussion?
No, I just want to leave.
Go right ahead. I will not be holding you back.
Ooh, I wonder if that made him mad.
Mighty, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
I can't believe this thing is 800 coins.
My, 'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off. Blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
Oh, I can't wait to put it on. I want it with the hood on. Why does this look like Harry Potter? Stone Cold Classic. Ooh. Change your look to regular skull and cape. Oh. That's great. Okay, we're gonna play one more day and then end the stream. Did I leave my drawer open? Beloved video game designer fatally poisoned at a toxic sludge spill. No tentacles found present. Senior citizen creates support group for other elderly with questions of sexual preference. That's good. Concert review. 1000 Mods show at the Chaos Theater was both amazing and mental. Student accidentally starts nationwide riots against fake news media. Ooh. Municipal gardener barely survives accidental self-poisoning. Existentially new wave of artistry strikes local scene. Gallstadian first attempts of creating a flying fortress crashes and burns, literally. Investors growing wary of flying citadel plans. It doesn't seem a sensible investment. Severe droughts worldwide seen as existential threat to once booming agriculture. Oops. Important. Grim, I must inform you of a severe event. The atmosphere seems to have cracked open, figuratively. We will see where this takes us. Quota for the day: 4 humans have to die. Ooh, look at that. The bird is dead! Oh my gosh. 4 humans have to die. A generational farmer, Ijiri, has taken care of their family's ranch since their adulthood. The ranch itself has seen better days, with the most of the livestock lost to severe droughts and the machinery completely dilapidated. Ijiri is trying desperately to restore the ranch to working order with their small family. Okay. Aladia is a type of science teacher / communicator who enjoys having their pupils do a diverse array of experiments, some more explosive than others. No need to worry, they adhere to safety regulations. Mostly. Sorry, you gotta die. Kevin is very proud of growing the world's largest tomato, TMR. After this grand success, they're certain their giant beans, presently named Cool Beans, will alleviate local hunger. Their kid, however, thinks it's a very stupid name. Okay. Branch manager. Jamil began their career as a customer support agent in a well-known corporation's overseas branch. They climbed up the corporate ladder and now are looking to keep the branch running through economic difficulties. They are currently visiting in Cosmopolis, trying to negotiate additional funding. I'm trying to pick out the ones that are, like, obvious. Rafika is very much into renewable energy and has been trying to figure out new experimental ways of making power generation more efficient. They also love flying kites and playing with their dog. I can't believe 4 people have to die. I only need 3 more. We're gonna let him live, and then the others are gonna die. Okay, we'll play one more day after this.
Ah, the beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light. It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim?
Not really. Something bad is going on in the world.
Indeed. Alas, transformations often require sacrifices. Do you agree? My high spirits leave me at a loss for words.
What am I supposed to do now?
What you always do, Grim. It is your job to take care of the world. I trust you to make the correct choices. I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They beckon. Work to be done while there is still time.
Anything new?
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Thanks, Mortimer. Okay. Ah, another red one. Historic ranch lost to fire and extreme drought. No suspected foul play. Economic wonderkind found dead in local park. Officials suspect heat stroke. More and more people dying of starvation in developing countries. Wait, but what about the tomato? Explosion enthusiastic teacher accidentally blows their entire home to smithereens. Engineers find nigh indecipherable design documents after death of colleague tried to actualize design with moderate success. Food shortage slightly alleviated by giant beans. Many governments cancel meetings due to excessive passing of gas. Famous burger joint Saint Bong under scrutiny by Ethics Commission. Oh. What is this? Joe found their training in the roughest of Grim! I warned you, didn't I? You know who's to blame for this horror. Fate can't be trusted. No, he needs to be stopped. He needs to be removed, replaced. Spare the nurse. For their assistance can, at the very least, alleviate some of the suffering. Okay. Do you have any more piggies? No. Do you want to go in the drawers so you can make another piggy? Oh dear. What ho, Grim? Oh dear, the oceans are boiling. This is certainly going to affect international trade. Quota for the day, 6 humans have to die. Steal yourself. I wonder if this is like a different area or something. The nurse. Interesting. Vanna is a person of simple pleasures. They are living out their retirement in the rural areas of Cosmopolis City, waiting for not much else than the sun to rise the next day. They enjoy reading science fiction books and crafting lucky charms. 6 people have to die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not even gonna read them. Drop a single word parameter value at least 2 levels in 1 day. What? Oh, it gets worse when I'm doing it. I didn't even notice that. Now I want to play another day. What do you want?
Psst. Hey, what, pray tell, happened to the world?
I did. I'm a failure.
Stuck in a hole and insistent on using the scythe as a shovel. Do you know the story of the wyvern and the prince consort? Of course you do. A young, quick-witted prince consort was once kidnapped by a wyvern. Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the wyvern in order to save their lands. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the Queen. Then the Wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away. Yes. It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few, as long as you learn the lesson. We are thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out. It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
Oh no.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts. Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative techniques?
I prefer conventional narratives.
Grand, yes. There is a reason it has persevered for so long. You are still here, Grim? I guess you want to talk about work instead? Oh, fine. Let us take a look at the situation. My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts. Everything is on fire, while ice invades from the polar zones. How did that even happen? Endless mountains of trash, undrinkable water, unbreathable air, toxic pollution. What can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all.
I thought your rules were supposed to stop this.
Are you sure you followed them properly? To the letter?
Yes.
What is done is done. These are the consequences you must live with, while you still live. Off to work, Grim. Certainly you have no time to waste now.
Oh no. Do you got anything else, Mortimer?
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
Yeah, me too. do. Hello, I'm here to work. I hope you read this post-haste. This is a first. An entire continent has turned into a desert. There were not many humans left there, but now is their final hour. Quota for the day, 2 humans have to die. Absurd scene as notorious mafia family seemingly massacred itself with infighting. Deranged scientists crushed by stolen nuclear warhead in Cosmopolis Harbor. Authorities utterly baffled. World leaders warn of radicalization as disaster looms over human habitats. Failing supply chains cause starvation deaths all over the country. Elderly people hit the hardest. Oh. Local fast food establishment raided by looters. Staff beaten with 1 dead from injuries. Dozens of jobs lost after catastrophic cargo mismanagement. These two had no idea they were married to the same person until this funeral dispute. Coral reefs dying out at an unprecedented rate due to pollution and ocean acidification. Charity auction to take place in rural Cosmopolis. Bring your friends. Well, that's depressing. CEO Garitana, nicknamed Gal, was groomed from an early age to take over the family business, which happens to be one of the largest food and beverage companies in existence. In their free time, they enjoy long-distance hiking and survivalist exercises. Mavis is a grandparent with an estranged grandchild named Guy, with whom they seek to reconcile. After retirement, they move to a calm country home where they spend most of their time knitting. They own a marvelous collection of porcelain. Ryo has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? Sorry, dude, you gotta die. Okay, so it's adding good. I don't know. Boo boo. Okay, let's just finish out the week.
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wilds?
Nothing much going on.
Really? Glancing at the report backlog, things do not seem to be getting any better out there. Endless rows of industrial smokestacks pumping out poison, chemical waste pooling into the groundwater, a total collapse of the biosphere. My, it truly looks like the end. I am giddy with anticipation.
Maybe I can still find a way.
All seems to be outside our timid grasp already. Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious moments wasted. Enjoy your night.
I won't enjoy it. Anything?
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently?
All the time. Nothing. Apocalypse now. Unbeknownst to themselves, human society has finally collapsed. Whatever normalcy and humanity was left in the world is now swiftly fading. Quota for the day, the few people remaining humans have to die. So both of them have to die? This drummer knows how to rock. Their beats are fast, technically masterful and tight, and grim. The time draws near. Tomorrow will be your ultimate choice. Right now, your last chance to turn away. Do you trust me? Are you in? Are you? Mark this profile for death as the final test. Display your determination. But he said that I have to kill oh no, what if that is him? What if that is him? Fate. Yavi has finally gathered enough data to postulate that humanity is completely unable to cope with recent ecological changes. They recently published their work on social media in the hopes of leaving a warning for next generations, if there are any. You're gonna live. Oh, I didn't read my phone. Oops. Boo, 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 boo. What do you got for me? It's gonna be mad.
It is growing quieter, Grim. Not much left now.
What an utter... No, let's just get this over with.
Enjoy the silence, Grim. Do not waste these precious moments. The planet is virtually uninhabitable. The few remnants choking on noxious air. It is the last gasp of humanity. Slowly going out.
I think that's what he wanted.
It is a bit of a somber moment, now that I think about it. I have been with them for so long.
Because he just doesn't want to work anymore. He's ready to just quit.
Anyway, and crucially, my book is nearing completion.
Cool.
Far beyond freezing, my friend. It nears absolute zero. Leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow we shall deal with the final matters of this office.
I feel like he was sending the red letters. Or... because she's all red. Could it have been her?
Time's running out, friend.
Yeah, it is. Hi.
Hey! If it isn't my good pal Grimoire.
Grimoire.
Heck, has it already been a month? Feels like you just got here a couple hours ago. Word is, you've caused a huge mess out there in the world. Everything's like burning, drowning, dying all at once. Thought you had it locked down.
I did what I could.
I suppose you'll just have to live with it then. A ruin on your hands, the office disgraced. I don't think there's a redemption arc out of this one.
Probably not.
I guess you ain't the hero of this tale after all. Tough break. I wonder what's going to happen with the office now that you've got very little left to do.
Corporate reconstructing?
You betcha. Might be time to get that last drink, huh? Sure, what's your poison?
Bloody Gary.
Can't go wrong with the Bloody Classic. It'll kickstart your recovery from any slump.
Drink it. Alone. As a seemingly metallic taste hits you, it hints at the usage of real blood, but in truth it's just tomato juice. The drink has a sharp, peppery undertone. Still, every sip makes you feel secure, as if you've wakened from a nightmare to find yourself at home, basking in the warm morning rays of a rising sun.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
What ho, mighty! At last we meet here, the finest tavern in all the lands.
Are those all my coins?
Ye know, I'm reminded of the time me and me crew were sailing round the Cape of Ill Omen,
Actually, I wanted to ask a few questions.
and corresponding to the name, a mighty storm or a brewing right on the horizon. Shook our ship to and
It's
fro.
just ignoring us.
Many of me mates swept into the icy depths of the unforgiving ocean. Aye, the sea's a cruel mistress, no ways about it.
Just clock out and let it happen.
Booty.
Booty. Hang in there.
The egg!
Keep hoping for a quick end.
Oh, blimey.
Fine, Tail.
'Tis but one in me endless horde. Ask for more any time. Ye have heard of me many exploits. How about ye regale Mortimer with a tale of grand adventure instead?
It has been my dream all along.
Fire away!
I was working at my desk. A lot of regular paperwork in my hand. Suddenly, I smelled old paper and ink. Afterwards, I'm told to report to the boss. They said I've been doing a good job. So I felt uneasy, which was great.
Uh-huh. I see.
I'm just selecting the first option.
'Twas a most remarkable tale. A marvelous memoir. A fabulous fable. In return, I offer ye a gift.
Oh,
This here contraption's called a phantasmalizer. Use it to measure the many spirits ye have imbued into your gullet. Handy after any visit to the tavern. 'Twas a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me emporium. Commerce awaits.
wait, so we got something? Is it on my desk? No. The final day. Peace. Mr. Fate, he's the last one. Sign up for our weekly newsletter. This is your chance, Grim. Everything rests on this moment. You only have one final choice to make. Fate must die. Your friend and benefactor. Bye, Fate.
Bit lonely at the top, ain't it? Feels cold and empty. This is what you were aiming for. I hope you're pleased.
There was no other choice. Fate was out of control.
And here comes you, savior of the nation, the know-it-all. You're the king of the castle. All hail the king! What use do you think this had? The world is still absolutely ruined. Ain't a thing you can change now. Inherit the empty husk, soon to be void of life. King of nothing. Revel in your petty act of revenge.
At least I got fate. Got him good.
Be proud of your spineless coup. It's the only thing you have left. Ah, the last human stragglers left. Slowly dying in agony. Behold your throne, true death. The ultimate usurper.
Long live the king. Usurp fate and take over as a new fate. Cure cancer. Finish the game with the lowest chaos. Society's falling. The world exploited. Humanity wiped out. As you stand victoriously over the wasteland. Ooh.
Fellow traveler, never did I imagine this will be your path. I genuinely expected more. Even pirates have a code of conduct. This? A disappointment of savage treachery. And for what? The world's completely in shambles, with nothing to change it now. But I can offer another cycle. Set ye upon a new timeline, a parallel world, so to speak. Your loot will remain, of course, but perhaps little else. Still, consider it a chance to be better, and not go for the low-hanging fruit.
Live. Ooh. Ha, so you can start a new game. Ooh, well, that was fun. Very interesting. I hope you guys liked